quick story time of the time I tried to be a loan shark. And if you don't know what a loan shark is, it's a person that lend out money and you don't have a contract or anything like that. So you can't take nobody to court. It's just something you do on the streets or whatever. So let's go all the way back. Now, my brother was working at this company and he was doing it before I ever thought about doing it. So he was letting people at work borrow money and they just pay him back whenever they got paid. They got paid every 2 weeks. And he was also letting people borrow money that got a check at the beginning of the month, the first or the third. So he really didn't want to deal with the people at work anymore. So he was like, "Hey, bro, you want to give me some money so I can go lend it out at work?" I'm like, "Shoot, cool." You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, I told him I want dollar for my money. And if you don't know what dollar for dollar is, if I loan you 100, you have to give me 200 back. If I loan you two, it's four. If I loan you three, it's six. If I loan you four, it's eight. If I loan you five, it's 1,000. So I told him, "Hey, bro, I will give you $500, and we're gonna start it like that, and you just bring me back 1,000." Now, there were some stipulations with the $500. Okay, so my brother, if he wanted to borrow some of the money, guess what? Dollar for him too, because I didn't want him to have to borrow the money from me. But if he did want to borrow some of the money, he would have to pay dollar for dollar too. So I don't care who get the money as long as I get my 1,000 back in 2 weeks. Now, being a loan shark, if they don't pay you, you can't go to the police. You can't take them to court. You just got to get it back in blood. Okay. So, in a situation where you don't get paid, there could be some problems if you are that type of person. But sometimes you may have to chalk it up as a loss. And we're going to get to that here in a minute. So, I gave my brother the 500 and, things were going smooth. You know what I'm saying? He was bringing me my 1,000 back every time he got paid, and it was smooth. You feel me? So this particular time, he was like, "Man, go ahead and let this person borrow some money, and they pay you back at the first of the month." I'm like, "Man, I don't know about that, man. Like that's like a long time." You feel what I'm saying? Because I was getting paid every 2 weeks from those people, and if I wanted to do it at the first of the month, it didn't matter when they got the money. Okay, you could be 2 weeks into the month, and then they borrow it, and then I need my money the following month. So we in August right now. So if I gave you some money right now, I would get it back on the 1st of September. Or if you in the middle of August, I still want my money back on the 1st of September. Okay, so I was doing good at his job. Everything was smooth. But then he wanted me to take on one of the people that got a check at the beginning of the month. Okay, so I was like, "Man, I don't know about that." It was this one lady. She was cool. She'll pay like she's supposed to pay. But it was another guy that was real sketchy. Okay, and he wasn't wrapped too tight. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of skeptical about giving him the money because I know how he is. The lady was cool, but my brother really wanted me to let this dude borrow some money. So I'm like, "Man, I ain't trying to do that, bro. I don't trust Buddy." You feel me? So I ended up doing it. I let Buddy borrow the money. And now, I got money out with him. And at the first of the month, we'll go park across the street, and they have the sheriff up there and everything. It's just the first of the month just be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we'll park across the street from the bank. So we'll see you go in and we'll see you come out. And we will be sitting over there across the street. So when you do get your money, guess what? You come and pay me, or you come and pay us. You feel me? So we sat over there, and dude got the money. He got it. We seen him go in the bank. We seen him come out the bank, but he didn't come over there where we was. So I had let this dude borrow some money. I can't remember how much it was, but I let him borrow some money, and he ran off on the plug. I'm talking about ran off on the plug. And I told my brother, I said, "Man, I told you not to trust Buddy, man. I told you not to trust him. But nah, you want me to give him the money anyway." So now either I'm gonna go run him down, like catch him and get my money, or I just take a loss. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. From that day, I still haven't seen Buddy. This is 2025, and that happened in the early 2000s. Until this day, I haven't seen that dude not one time. Not one sighting of Buddy. I haven't seen him since. And I took a loss, and that was the last time that I was a loan shark and I let somebody borrow some money. My loan shark career was over after that because Buddy ran off on me and that put a bad taste in my mouth. So I just shut it down. You feel me? So that was a quick story time on how I was a loan shark and how I stopped being a loan shark because somebody ran off with my money.